In this lecture, we will implement runtime polymorphism. We will start by creating a MacBook class. We will then extend that class and override the start and shutdown methods in two of its child classes. And then you will create a test class in which you will be creating an instance of the child classes, assigning it to the parent class object reference and invoking the child classes methods dynamically. Go to Eclipse, Polymorphism, Default Package, right click, New Class, MacBook. You can also use Mac capital. MacBook will have two methods, void start and void shut down. At a minimum, it needs these two methods. Sys out inside MacBook's start. Copy this and paste it inside shutdown. Change this to shutdown. Control Shift F to format. Let's inherit from this MacBook class. Right click, new class, MacBook Pro. To extend, you can go to this super class, browse, search for MacBook. Select that MacBook, finish. To override the methods, you can start typing in start, hit Control space, and Eclipse will help you out. Override method in MacBook, select that, and everything else will be taken care of by Eclipse. Delete this because we want to override the start method. Sysout within double quotes MacBook Pro's start method. You can say inside MacBook Pro's start method. Control D. Copy this, paste it, change this start to shutdown, and you have overridden the shutdown method. Change this start to shutdown as well. The last class before the test class creation is new MacBook Air, and this will extend MacBook as well. So search for MacBook, select it, finish. Just to be consistent with the naming, here I have used lowercase. To rename it, right click, refactor, rename, change this to MAC capital, finish. The MacBook Air will once again override the methods. You can copy the two methods from MacBook Pro, paste them, change this to MacBook Air, copy, paste it in the shutdown method as well, and that's it. So we have created two child classes which have overridden the start and shutdown methods. Now create a test class that will show us runtime polymorphism in action. Class runtime binding, main method, finish. The first step is to create an instance of the child class and assign it to the parent class reference. So MacBook M1 is equal to new MacBook Air or new MacBook Pro. Let's start with the Pro. Create another instance, MacBook M2 is equal to new MacBook Air. So we can hold on to the child class object using the parent class reference variable. M1 dot start, M1 dot shutdown, M2 dot start, M2 dot shutdown. Control Shift F to format. Right click, run as Java application, and you will see that inside MacBook Pro start method. So it invokes the MacBook Pro's start method first when you make this call. That is what is being printed. The output is coming from here. Then it calls the shutdown method. That is the reason we are seeing inside MacBook Pro's shutdown method, and then the MacBook Air's methods are called.